Hello friends, I am your chemistry teacher and you are going to learn chemistry by me, and you must know the basic concept of chemistry, and the chemistry becomes very easy. First of all, you have to know the 30 elements name, their symbols, and the number. The number, we can say that atomic number. 1 to 30 elements you have to remember, and further lectures are related with these elements only. Over here we are going to discuss some important topics. Our first topic is number, symbol, and name of 1 to 30 elements. Our first element is hydrogen. Hydrogen is our first element, and it can act as group number 1 and as well as group number 17. Hydrogen can form H plus ion as well as H minus ion. H plus ion, that is hydrogen, and H minus, that is hydride ion. The second element is helium. Helium is a lighter than atmosphere. Helium gas is a very light in weight. Third number is lithium. The symbol is Li. This lithium is mixed with aluminium and forming the parts of aeroplanes, because this is also lighter in weight and mixed with aluminium for the stability of aeroplanes parts. The fourth number is beryllium. The symbol is Be. Fifth is boron. Symbol is capital B. Sixth is carbon. Symbol is C. Seventh number is nitrogen. Symbol is capital N. And you know that in atmosphere the maximum percentage of this gas is already present. Oxygen, symbol O. Ninth number fluorine, symbol is capital F. And 10th number is neon. These are the 10 elements. Now our question is how to remember in order. You must know that, suppose I am asking you directly the number 7, then you can capable to find out the nitrogen very quickly. So you can remember it as H he li be bak no funny. Our key is H he li be bak no funny. H for H, he for He, li for Li, be for Be, b for B, k for C, N O no for and ni. You can remember it as this key. Now our 11th element, that is sodium metal. We said this element as a metal, but this is not a solid metal. You can easily cut this metal with a cutter like a rubber format. This sodium is a very highly reactive with the air. So we have to put this sodium in a kerosene liquid. 12th number is magnesium, symbol is Mg. 13th number is aluminium. We everybody know that we use the elements in kitchen which is made up of aluminium. 14th number is silicon. Silicon is mainly used in the electronic circuits. This is a insulator, or you can say semiconductor. Semiconductor means not a fully electrical conductor or not a totally doesn't pass the electrical current. So we put this silicon as a semiconductor. 15th number is phosphorus, 16th number is sulfur, 17th is chlorine, 18th is argon. Argon is a non-reactive gas. Potassium symbol is K. 20 calcium symbol is Ca. Calcium, we also know that this is very important element for our body as well as our teeth, our bone. This calcium is the last element of 11 to 20. Now, this 11 to 20 you can remember with नाम जी ए लसीपी साकाल यार के का. This is the key. नाम जी ए लसीपी साकाल यार के का. You can easily remember this element by this key. Our 21st element is scandium. Symbol is Sc. 22 titanium. Titanium has a remembrance property. 23 vanadium, 24 chromium, 25 manganese, 26 iron or you can say ferrous, 27 cobalt, 28 nickel and 29 is copper, which is used in the mixture of gold for the ornaments. 30 number is zinc, Zn. The key of this 21 to 30 element is ST Vadodara Corporation Ma Pheko Nikunj. The key is ST Vadodara Corporation Ma Pheko Nikunj. Now, you see over here, the symbols are written in a very specific manner. The N is capital and A is small. In this magnesium, M is capital, G is small. So you have to remember with the proper symbol. If you doesn't remember this symbol, then what is the problem? See, our 27th element, which is known as cobalt. If you read this element, then you must say C and O. See the difference. Capital C, capital O. That means that is carbon monoxide. This is a gaseous category. And C capital and O is small. This is in a metal category. So, same thing, C and O, C and O, but the zones are different. If you oxygen as a capital, then it is a gaseous category, and if the oxygen is small, then it is a metal category. Okay, this is the basic terms which you have to remember, and you can write down these elements by push this video and note down these elements in your notebook with the key. Okay, now this is the most important topic which is discussed over here for the chemistry. If you don't know this element, then you never understand the theories of chemistry starting from the first chapter. So we are going to discuss our second important topic, which is about the orbital and the subtypes of orbital. Okay, now our second important topic, that is orbital, types of orbital, and the second thing is orbital, types of orbital and subtype of orbitals. The first one is, what is orbit? Then you can define as circular path for moving an electron. This is the nucleus where proton and neutron can accommodate in center, and this type of orbits are present. These orbits can shown by the quantum number n, that is n is equal to 1, that is our first orbit, n is equal to 2, that is our second orbit, n is equal to 3, and n is equal to 4. This is the four main types of orbit: k, l, m and n. We said that the electrons are moving around the nucleus in this orbit, but the electrons are not freely movable. The electrons are stored in orbital. So we define as possibility to find an electron is maximum. Over here you can find the electron very easily. The types of orbital, the first type is s, that is small s, which is comes from the word sharp. The first letter of sharp is s. The p type is from principal. The first letter of principal is p. The third type is small d, which is comes from diffuse. The first letter of diffuse is d, and the small f, this is our fourth type of orbital, and this is comes from fundamental. The first letter of fundamental is known as f orbital. These orbitals can be shown by these two symbols. You can draw this square and these two half arrows. These two half arrows indicates the electron. And one most important thing you have to keep in mind, that maximum 2 electrons can accommodate in one orbital. You cannot putting or fill the third electron in one orbit. You can use this both type, the circle as well as the square, half arrow and full arrow, but the condition is both are in a opposite direction. You cannot accommodate the 2 electrons with the same direction or same spin. Subtype of orbital, this is the main types of orbital, and this is the subtype of orbital. S orbital has no subtype, that means S is only 1. So you can maximum field 2 electrons in S orbital. The p orbital has a 3 subtypes. First subtype is px, py and pz. What do you mean by x, y and z? These three are the different axes or coordinates. This px can accommodate 2 electrons, this py accommodate these 2 electrons, and pz also can accommodate another 2 electrons. That means this p can accommodate the maximum 6 electrons. In D, these are the 5 main types: dxy, dyz, dzx, dx square minus y square, and fifth one is dz square. 5 subtypes, that means you can maximum accommodate 10 electrons in d orbital. The fourth type is F. F has the 7 subtypes, but when you go in further studies in college life, at that time you must know about these 7 subtypes. Today just you know that 14 electrons can accommodate in f orbital. Okay, write down this also in your notebook. We will discuss after this theory about another most important topics. Okay, thank you.